Hello, everyone. Welcome once again. Oh boy. I'm Zaruk Prolly, your guardian, your high remembrancer, and your arbiter, and we are once again back in Balan Wonderworld to 100% the game, because apparently all of you decided to, well, torture me. Oh well, I'm here now, and it hasn't been the worst thing in the world, so, I mean, trust me, it could always be worse. It could always be worse. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well today. Let's see. Hello, Gem. Hello, Silver. Hello, Bo and Tara. Hello, everyone. We're getting started a little early today. Normally, I do this at 6, not 5. But I wanted to get some progress done today. And, yeah. I've been waiting for this. I just noticed what you said, Gem. Maybe I should make that a sound alert. I've been waiting for this. I'm so sorry for... Hey, Maple, look, bud, is it sad that I don't feel like it's torture anymore? I mean, there's some parts of it I like, but meh. I'm mostly just going to talk about how there's a lot of mixed opportunity here. So, with that said, let's get into the game, shall we? Enough gabbing. Oh god, they're back. Alright, how's the sound for everyone? Like, it's okay for me, but I need y'all to be able to hear it. So, like, can y'all hear, like, the sounds of the Tims? And yes, for those who don't know, they're called Tims. Alright, pretty good? Good. Alright, let's see. God, where did we leave off? Oh, right.
You suffer for a good cause, Father. Your torment feeds the wisp spawn of memories of Schadenfreude.
Thanks, George, I think. So, let's address things for those who might be new here, or who might be, the background music's inaudible. Alright, hang on. That's kind of intentional because I find the audio kind of annoying. But I'll turn it up. Hang on. I want y'all to be able to hear me. Oh, right. One button interactions. There we go. That should be better. Alright, here's the deal for those who don't know. We are indeed 100%ing this game. That means that we need to get every Balan statue. All of them. And we need to get the Balan costume, which involves taking care of the Tims. Regardless. Yeah. So... Try setting the settings to 455. That should work well. Okay, hang on. There we go. That better? So yeah, we have to 100% this by getting every Balan statue, and according to Amina, getting the Balan costume, which you can only get through through raising a very special type of Tim. So... And that's her rules, not mine. Right, where... Fine. Look at my son! Pride is not the word I'm searching for. Gotta find the one who has 2 things on him. Oh, do most of you only have 1? Okay. I know one of you has, like... Whoop! Didn't mean to do that. I know one of you's got, like, 2 things on him. Ah, there's so many! I wish there was a way to line them up so I could tell.
Bird up!
So here's the deal. The only way to get the Balan statues, you have to get a King Tim, and that involves making sure that each of the Tims has gotten all 3 of the, like, little... I wish I could show y'all. So, this Tim, if y'all can take a good look at him, has a little thing on his chest. That's one of the ribbons. He needs to get all 3. Where does this go, anyway? Oh, it just lets me get a good look at the tower. Okay. Well, that's pointless. Alright, fine. Here. There we go. So, yeah. We basically need to, like I said, get all of the Balan statues and, well, yeah, 100% the game. The thing is, a lot of these statues are inaccessible until, hey, Jarrett, yeah. So here's the deal. The problem with a lot of these statues is that they are inaccessible until later parts of the game. Duh. I mean, it's kind of the whole point of 100%ing a game. The trouble is that, well, you're going to need costumes from the other worlds, and unfortunately, rather than being smart when they created this game, they decided, yeah, we could do that, where you unlock the costume and then can swap between them at any time, but no, we're going to treat them like items. So instead, like, I can't show y'all here, but when you go to the wardrobe to, like, pick a costume, yeah, it depends on how many of them you've gathered, which is annoying. So my plan is to get as many Balan statues as I can, and then we will go back and start collecting them. Alright, on to the next world. Lady filled with avian adoration. If y'all been here for some of the previous streams, you know that there was a book that came with this game, and I've read some of the chapters of said book. So, actually, I can show y'all the costume thing now. Funny how the book actually gives you the plot of the game. Yeah, so here's the deal. Here's all the costumes you can get. Problem is that, like I said, they're a resource. So you have to collect them and actually be able to swap around to them, which is a dumb idea, because that basically means that if you don't have that costume, you have to go back and get it, which is incredibly stupid. So yeah, I will grind costumes later. Oh yeah, they're also your health bar. Mouse, run. You need to get out of here, Mouse. This game's not very good. You need to run while you can, bud. I just had the most hilarious thing happen to me in Kingdom Come. Oh, yeah? The Guardian Bird. Okay, so... Hang on. I guess I deal with that later. Ah, a sec. Let me fix something over here. I took out a bandit camp in the dead of night, fought 2 armed bandits like 4 others in their undergarments. Yeah, well, you have to jump on people when they're sleeping. Makes it easy. Out of my way. Out of my way. Whoa, 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 whoa. but doesn't look like there's anything I can do up here. Okay. Okay, well, if I was that guy, I would be hiding something up here. Yeah, I can't make that jump. Back off. Alright. Oh, that's actually pretty hardcore. Those guys literally light themselves on fire to attack you. I need the costume. There's supposed to be a costume around here. Bingo. Oh god, that's... wow, really? Okay, may just be me, but if you're gonna do something like with grappling abilities, just do what Ratchet and Clank does, where it automatically just locks onto whatever's in front of you. Why do I have to do this first-person aiming stuff? Yes, you could! That's another one of Amina's favorite games, is Knights. And I like Knights. I think Knights is pretty cool. But yeah, I guess Sega thought, yeah, we don't have to actually do anything new with Knights, but we could totally spend money on this Balan program, which cost them God knows how much money. And with Yuji Naka in prison... Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that? For those who don't know, the creator of Balan Wonderworld, Yuji Naka, is in prison. So, yeah. For insider trading. Hang on a minute. Might as well do a little bit of costume grinding. Alright, that's one. Ooh, an egg. Got it. Alright, let me kick ass and take names again. Because the enemies just don't stay dead. There we go. I think stays dead around here. Wait a minute. Wasn't there... Hang on. I thought so. Yeah, there's a grapple point back here. Whoa. Oh, I know what to do. There we go. Another egg. The eggs are for hatching more Tims. But I can hit that. Oh, come on! Really? We're actually gonna add in range limits. Okay. Great. Alright, sure. Why not? Unless... Oh, for Pete's sake. Piss off. What, again? Piss off. Let me think. I would prefer not to come back to as many worlds as possible, so if I have to spend a little time looking around. Let's go this way. Yeah, it's a bird. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay. Thought I saw... Nope. No grapple point around here. But I did see a mirror. Yeah, right there. The mirrors are teleport points. If you get into one, you can warp to wherever the next one is. Get out of my way. I just love when the enemies just respawn just to get in your way. Alright. Sorry I keep spinning the camera around. I don't want to miss anything. Oh yeah, Andrea, Yuji Naka, the guy who created this game, he's in prison for insider trading. So, basically meaning Balan Wonderworld will never have a sequel. Not that it was going to get one, because of how garbage it was. How garbage it is. But yeah, it's not going to get a sequel, and Sega basically lost a shit ton of money. So... Another costume for my collection. Can't do anything with that. That's another costume, I bet. Hey! Let go of that Tim. Thank you. Oh, that was close. Ooh, that was close. Got it. I could probably break that if I had enough. Yeah, I could break that with the right costume. Hang on. Didn't mean to grab that, but alright. I have an idea. Ah, I can't make that jump. Alright, fine, we'll play it your way. Oh yeah, did I mention it shouldn't take this long to switch costumes, but we have to get the twirl in there? Alright. Ah! I can't get close enough to it. Ooh, ooh, shit. Okay. Whew. Close one. There must be something to fix that later. Ooh, another key. Oh, mini boss. How about that? And by mini boss, I mean just bash the minions and then hit him. Some boss. Dead. What a joke. That's your mini boss, ladies and gentlemen. Are we having fun yet? Yeah, are you not entertained, Yuji? No! No one was, which is why the game was panned and hated on release. Look, if any game, I don't know, I may not be a game designer, but if any game guy, if any like one who wanted to make a game came to me and said, hey, I know a way, I want to make a game where everything is done with one button. So like one button gameplay. I would look at them like they were high and wondering what the hell they were thinking. Because that's literally what happens here. Everything is done with one button. Sega made this game, Thomas. I only found 2 of the statues. Good grief. Coming back here is going to be a nightmare. Yeah, I know, and it probably hurt your soul to read, right, Delta? Oh, and here's the dumbest part for those who don't know. This game does have a story, but the only way you would learn the story is if you pre-ordered the game because it came with a book. Originally, that book was only in Japanese, but then later got translated to English. The book has the plot of the game. No joke, like everything, the backstory, you know, the background, the backstory of the characters, everything is in the book. So nothing makes sense unless you read the book. Yeah, there is so much potential here, and it is all wasted. Disgustingly so. And yes, that is also true. Unlike the novel, where everything had a reason for being the way it was, the level order is random in this game. Or sorry, in the game, the level order is random. So, great. Oh, that's painful to look at. Wait, I missed a bonus, I guess? Ah, great. I'll go back later. Next! Yeah, that's a good way. Oh, yeah, and music, Maple. That's the other thing. Because, here's the thing. You guys take a guess. Did they get Sega's in-house music team to make the music for the game? Did they maybe, you know, reach out to another company? No. They put the money together and hired the people of West End, you know, the British version of Broadway, to do the music. You know, and probably had to pay an asinine amount of money for that. But whatever, I guess. It's from Mr. Yuji Naka, one of the creators of Sonic, except he didn't create Sonic. He was one of the level programmers. He didn't make the character. Hang on, I need to see if I have any characters. Let's see. Lock on the enemies. Float in midair. That'll work. No, it's not Chibi Robo. Got it. If I can cheat, if the game wants to cheat, I can cheat too. Here's the thing, chat. There are 80 costumes in this game. 80. But here's the funny thing. You only need about 40 of them. Because some of them actually double, like, you know, basically overlap on each other. So they're not all 80 unique costumes. There's 40 unique costumes. There's basically 40 or 50 unique costumes. I don't give a shit what Yuji Naka would say. I don't really take advice or, you know, or pay any attention to what criminals say. And remember, the man is a criminal. So I don't care. Again, and you just heard me say it, if the game wants to cheat, I'll cheat too. Oh, hey, thanks for the key, buddy. Oh! Yeah, did I mention I said the costumes are your health, and I just used a fire costume to light a fire object, and yet somehow I still got burned and took damage and lost the costume. You know, because in any other game, a fire costume would make you invulnerable to fire. Not in this game. Thanks, Yuji Naka. Yeah, I thought the costume was fireproof. How stupid of me. This off, you annoying little thing. Go away. No. My 100% of this game is just to get all the Balan statues and get the Balan costume. That's it. That is the... Amina wanted more, but I put my foot down. I was like, I'm not doing that. I will get all the statues, and I will get the Balan costume, and that's it. Minigame. Hey, Nico, let's go bowling! Alright, you can't fuck up bowling, right? Please. Nice. With physics like that, you probably couldn't get a strike even if you tried. Alright, let's just clean up the spare and be done. Got it. What do you... I got them all! How's that not... Oh, what? You wanted me to get them all in one go? Whatever. Oh, by the way, if I was trying to get an achievement where I get perfect on all the minigames, guess what? That doesn't respawn until you beat the world's boss. So if you want to keep trying the minigames to perfect them, tough shit. Come back after you've beaten the boss. Same thing for the Balan bouts, where like you actually get to play as Balan and get to break shit. Yeah, like I said, they work like the Balan bouts. Don't get them in one go? Tough shit. Beat the boss and come back later. Screw you. I care not for your dance celebration. God, that falls forward. I'm willing to bet with how this game's designed, if that fell backward toward me and hit me, I would have lost a hit point. Wait. Oh, there he is. I was about to say, you can lose Tims, by the way. Throughout the level, if you're not paying attention, one of your little guys can get grabbed, and if you leave the level without him, you lose him. Oh, speaking of the Balan bout. Oh, great. Are you really? Okay. So, I need another costume for this. Because there are costumes that allow you to pound down on the ground and trigger switches, but they're not in this world, so I have to go find the nearest wardrobe. It's why I've always made the joke for y'all that if me, Zaruk, was to meet Balan, the conversation would go like this. How fucking elaborate do we have to make your game? Get down here and fight. Ow. Great. So I think I lose 2 hit points for that. Yep, I lose 2. 1 for taking a hit and 1 for falling to my death. Because fuck you, that's why. Eat this! Powers from another world. Damn it. Got him. Alright, let's go do the Balan bout. Oh, by the way, if you fuck these up and don't get it perfect, oh well. Come back later. Oh yeah, the Balan bout music is great. I love big band stuff. Damn it! Well, I've already screwed it up. So I'll have to come back here later and do it again. Because, God forbid. Well, I'm back, by the way. An actual animator actually took a look at the scenes from the Balan bouts, like him kicking and everything like that, and basically pointed out, I like what she said. She's like, he's not kicking with his legs. He's literally smashing blocks with his ass. Because of the way he's posed when he kicks. And apparently, the people who like this game took that and ran with it, because there's actually a picture of Balan and Lance, the antagonist of the game, talking to each other. And when Balan starts smiling, Lance is like, "Are you imagining how many blocks you've broken with your ass again?" If Amina was here, she could pull it up. Fun fact for those who don't know, that comic I'm referencing was also made by the same person who made the joke I've quoted before, where Knights is talking to Balan and asks him, "You down to clown, handsome?" And with a stoic, like a very surprised yet disturbed smile, Balan's like, "I beg your absolute pardon?" Die! Got him. Haha, come and get me. Why won't you die? Well, I'm not screwing with something if I can't kill it. Oh, you assholes are just here to stop me from doing the mission, aren't you? Yeah, trying to fix the game would, yeah. You'd basically be spending God knows how much money trying to fix it. It's better just to not bother. So, that's what Sega did. They just forgot about it. Okay. I may not like this game, but like hell I'm gonna let you hurt these Tims. I'm sure someone's already drawn that, Delta. Despite the fact that the game is garbage, Balan did get a lot of fan art. Because he's got a... Look, I'll give it this much. Balan is a cool design. And in the book, he's a very interesting character. He's not... Despite the fact that he's the hero, or one of the main characters, he's not exactly the nicest guy in the world. He's kind of an asshole. He's very, like, smarmy and kind of rude. Now, if I had to choose between Knights or Balan, I'd choose Knights, because Knights is cooler. And the other reason is Knights can actually get away with dirty jokes, something Balan couldn't get away with. Because Knights gets away with a lot of dirty jokes in Knights' games. Because remember, Knights is a they, so they get away with... Knights gets away with a lot in their game. Oh, come on. Thankfully, you can jump on all the enemies. Alright, let me go get the damn chameleon costume. See, this is the other problem. If you take a hit, you lose the costume, which means if you didn't have any of them to spare, well, tough shit. Go back and get it. Like, this is bad game design. Extremely bad game design. And I don't like it. Yes, I know. Got it. Oh yeah, the game would be a lot better. But then again, the game would have been better if someone competent had been making it. So... But this is Yuji Naka, the man who literally, when he went to Square Enix, they told him point blank. They're like, yeah, we tell stories with our games. So if you want to make a game, you're going to have to tell a story. And he was like, well, I've never done that before. I don't know anything about telling a story in a game, but how hard could it be? So the man goes out and reads one book, on how to tell, like, you know, how to tell the story of the hero's journey, and then automatically decides, alright, I'm an expert, I know exactly what I'm doing now. And, well, yeah, sure. Yeah, the fuck is a story? Give me back my son! You damn flower. Thank you. Okay. And I had to run all the way back down here because there's another Balan bout over there. So they're all on the second level. I guess that's good. Hi, Wolf Spirit. I don't know if you've seen Cataclysm today, but like before, if he wants to jump in here and add his input, he can. He did it before. I would be more than happy to have him back. Yes. Shit. Okay, so can't reach that far with that costume. Do I have any other costumes that I could use? Do I have... I mean, technically the sheep might work. Or the shot. Not the box fox. The box fox is a joke costume. Actually, it's such an annoying idea that I got angry enough to scream on stream about it. No, shit! Yeah, that's how it should be, Maple. But, no, we have to, you know, since the game's supposed to be about music and dance, we actually have to add in this 2-second long thing of the character twirling around to change costumes. Ay, ay, ay. And fuck me. I'm out of... Okay. I'm out of the chameleon costume. Great. And I need it, so... Oh. Okay. Is it worth backtracking? You know what? No, it's not. Fuck it. Alright, move on. Oh no. The Tims are fighting. Guys. Oh, no. Oh, they're up here. Good. Come on, guys. Wait. There's 4. Where's the 5th? Oh, there.
Oh, no.
Come on. Come on, guys. Ignore them. Yes, the costumes are consumables. They're also your health bar. So now we get to hear what her big trauma is. Oh no, urban development! Oh, I'm fighting Hreisvelgur. That's actually fucking terrifying. Or it would be, if this wasn't a kid's game. What? So let me get this straight. You could have gone with Hreisvelgur, the ancient mythological eagle from Norse mythology, whose wings are so powerful it causes storms that tear apart realms. You could have gone with any mythological bird. And in myths, there are some of them that don't take kindly to human intervention. You could have gone with that. But no, let's take something that looks like it was a Yu-Gi-Oh monster shoved through Toon World. Sure. Why not? I don't... Yeah, could have gone with a Thunderbird, a Rock, a Phoenix, Hreisvelgur. You could have gone with any of that stuff, but no, let's just... No, just... Whatever. I gotta run around actually getting the costumes that I can use to hurt her.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not?
One way to do damage. I gotta counter one of those. Yes, the chess guy who lost, yeah, the joke of, oh, loses one match and becomes suicidal, or becomes willing to murder, yeah, he's from this game. The king of the checkered field, as he's called. Exactly, that's what I was thinking of, Wolfie. Woo. Fuck you, to quote Iron Mouse, fuck you, you stupid laughing bird! Night, Thomas. Have a good one. And the annoying thing is that in the book, what irritates me is that in the book, they hype these things up to be terrifying. The book describes these things as absolutely terrifying. They're not, though. Amina's not here, so we're skipping the dance number. Yeah, I am, Delta. And yeah, I need to, I probably need to get the, need to come back with the Tiki Torch and make sure I burn her, because that would give me one of the ways to do damage. And yeah, that's how you get extra statues, is actually beating the boss with certain attacks. Jesus, okay. I don't have food right now. You have to wait. Let's go back and actually do the boss fight the right way. There. Skip. Get me to the boss fight. I'm tired of watching this bullshit. Just take me to the fight. Oh. Gotcha. I'm a leaf on the wind. Watch how I soar. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Nope, can't lock onto her yet. I thought you could. There, boss dead. Again! Now give me that last statue so I never have to come back here and fight the boss again. Silence. What? What do you mean? What? How did... Okay. Alright. Maybe? I don't know. Hold on, let me check. God, this is so dumb. Let's see. No, I was right. I was right. You need to use the chameleon ability to grab onto her after those poison attacks. The trick, though, is you actually have to get to her, and she cuts herself off because you don't know where she's gonna go. So I was right. I was right the whole damn time. Okay. Fuck it, we ball. This poor woman is probably wondering, how come I keep having these weird nightmare flashbacks where I keep getting my ass kicked? I'll tell you why. Because I love to see people suffer. Especially in annoying-ass bosses like this. Yeah, fuck it, we Balan. Not enough time. I gotta move faster. Gotcha. Got it. Rain or shine, your ass mine. Yeah, that would have been nice too, Maple, but no one thought of that. I am gonna try that that idea that Delta suggested. Let's see what happens if we actually light the birdhouse on fire. Honestly, it would have been cooler if the bosses react negatively or like more aggressively to moves you do. Like in this case, if we burn the birdhouse. Nope, nothing happens. It'd be funny if she got pissed at us because she's angry about the birdhouses being destroyed. So. God, never doing that again. NANI?! I don't care. I don't care. I'm done. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, so here's the interesting one. It's the little, if you've read the book or you've been here with me since the beginning when we read part of the book, you know that this is the Clock Tower Kids area, the little girl. She's probably the only one out of all these people, all these worlds you go to, she's probably the only one with actual fucking trauma. Like, for those who don't know, Clock Tower Kid's thing is that she accidentally caused a car accident, which supposedly killed a lot of people. So, it's given her serious PTSD, because she was chasing a cat. She chased the cat out into the street, the cat ran out into traffic, and it caused a massive car accident. Probably killing a few people. So, yeah, that's her big thing. And out of all the other characters in this game with problems, she's the one with genuine trauma. Yeah, she's also supposed to be the semi-final boss, according to the book. But no, the game's like, nah, she's a halfway boss. What, you're not handing me keys anymore? Oh. Well, stupid fucking me thinking I could actually land on that. Well, thankfully, I do have a spider costume, so... You can tell me later. I've only got one, so really can't afford to screw this up. There's a key. Good. Riveting. What an amazing costume. Hang on. What the? I just wanted to get off the wall. Why did she jump off it? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm just gonna say it here before Amina gets here. I hate this game. I hate this game so fucking much. I hate it because there's so much missed potential here for something that could have been good. I hate it because the story, an interesting story that this game could have told and could have had, is relegated to a book that you had to pre-order or buy. And I fucking hate this game because some idiot basically thought, oh, I know how to make a game like this, and basically bum-fucked his way in, thinking he was going to figure it out, and made one of the most hated games of all time, and people paid money for it. It has its defenders, but the thing is, they only defend a few things. They defend the music, they defend the ideas, like the world, the people, the characters. That's it. They don't defend the gameplay. And for a video game, that says a lot. And here's the dumbest part, is that I guarantee you, if there was like a way to mod this game, if people could get access to it and mod this game, a lot of the problems would go away. Like, if modders can make it so once you get the costume, you permanently got it. You just have to make sure you've got it equipped when you need it. If modders can make it so things don't slow down when you need to change a costume, things would be better. But, no. There's no mod for the game. So... I really hope there's nothing important back there, because that was the only spider costume I had. So... It runs off Unreal Engine 4. I just think a lot of people share the mentality of you'd need to pay me a king's ransom to mod this game. Actually, wait. Now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. Hang on. Nope, nothing. Not a thing. Not a thing. The most recent thing was 3 years ago with people asking, since De Novo is available now, if people could mod the game. But Maple's right. No one wants to mod this game. No one wants to play this game. That's the thing. Oh no, Delta, the interaction between Balan and Zaruk is because Zaruk is a bard and Balan's a maestro, so the conversation literally goes like, found you! Goes like, found you! Goes like, asshole! Asshole! Goes like, I think you're the one being rude and pedantic here, comparing your magical and musical abilities to mine? My friend, you're not even on an equal playing field. Get the fuck down here and fight! Like...
Bigger.
So, yeah. Oh, hey, Inu. I see you discovered the new effects. So, yes, I now have particle effects for when you guys use the growth and shrink commands. There's particle effects now. Yeah, it works. I am looking for, that's the thing. That's why I asked on Twitter, if you guys even follow me on Twitter, which you should. If you want to know what it is, type !Twitter in the chat box. I asked on Twitter if there were any effects or things or redeems or channel point stuff you guys would want to see. And Inu's been helping me out, and I figured out how to do some basic stuff, so that's why I'm asking. Gotta go to, must go though, work is work. Alright, have a good one, Inu. And that's actually another thing. One thing I'm looking for right now is I need a big, like, energy blast GIF, or transparent GIF I can use, or transparent PNG of an energy blast, because, like, from the proton cannon from Marvel vs. Capcom, because I'm going to use it so when y'all banish Zara from the stream, a beam of light just wipes her off the face of the earth. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, no one's gonna mod this game, no one's gonna save it, because no one wants to. No one cares. Oh my god. Get out of my... What the... Hey! Hey! Those aren't yours, they're mine! Oh, look at that. Another one of these. Great. Okay, well, there's probably another costume around here somewhere. The characters do run kind of weird, don't they, Jarrett? What? Thanks, little guy. Sure would be nice if I could tell the Tims to stay on that switch. Or, better yet, that'll work. Thanks, bud. Good job, little guy. These guys are probably one of the only redeeming things I like about this game. The Tims. They are stupid levels of adorable, and I love them. That's why I keep doing the whole, look at my son. I bet I could drop down and get that, actually. Yeah, screw you, level design. Uh-oh. Nope, we're out of here. Up we go. There we go. Yeah, I figured they could, Delta. That's why I was jumping so fast. Jumping jack-o'-lanterns. Ah, hang on. Got it. Calling it now, despite the fact that this girl has the most traumatic story, she probably is gonna be the one where it's easiest to get the Balan statues. Which, if it is, that's nice. I've suffered enough. I can make that. Maybe not. There. I can definitely make that. I'll just jump up and kick you in your face. Yes, Jarrett, the little girl for, Lance! Finally a fight! I screwed up.
Balan probably cries himself to sleep, knowing that he will never be as useful or iconic as Cappy from Super Mario Odyssey.
Probably. Yeah, I gotta go back. I'll have to come back later and do that again. But yeah, that's rare. We normally don't get a boss fight with Lance, or boss fight, quote unquote. And for those who don't know who Lance is, read the book. Because Lance is not really... How do I describe it? Lance is not a villain, he's an antagonist. And yes, Jarrett, the game does... The characters do have traumatic backstory... Well, traumatic. The only one who's got anything traumatic is the girl, is Clock Tower Kid. Clock Tower Kid's got PTSD. Because she literally accidentally caused a massive car accident that probably killed a lot of people. So, yeah. She's the only one with any kind of trauma, I think. Okay, well, that's not true. There's also the diver girl who probably has trauma from nearly dying. But those are the only two I can think of. She what? Yeah. Yeah, she nearly accidentally... Yeah. She chased a cat out into the road, and the cat caused a massive car accident that, well, supposedly killed a lot of people. So, yeah. And then the diver girl got her rebreather knocked off by a dolphin and sank. So, you know, she nearly drowned. So... Yeah, a lot of the characters have some kind of trauma. And I can't get that yet because I can't float out that far. Whoa, but oh, come on. Nope. Yeah, I just don't have the power to get up there. Don't you just love it when a game blatantly tells you, come back later, asshole, when you actually have the power we want you to use? How do I get back up? Oh, whoa, okay. Interesting. Can I just traverse the whole... Huh. Whoa! Hello. Shame I don't have my spider costume anymore. And surprise, surprise, there's a Balan statue here, but I don't have my spider costume. Great. Wait, if I just... Hold on. So if I, like, just... If I throw myself off, will I spawn back at the top? Oh, God, I gotta... Okay. Fine. I'll go through all that again. Good grief. One-button gameplay is stupid, and so is the level layout in this game. There was literally no way back up, so the game's like, oh, you went out of your way to get that, gem? Alright, now hoof your ass back up. Thankfully, I'm pretty good when it comes to platformer games like this. There we go. Easy. Easy! Oh, for Pete's sake. Why are you running? Why are you running? What do we got here? Really? Here I was seeing these guys do backflips and like that, doing somersaults and splits. I thought this was going to be literally a jumping jack-o'-lantern, which was going to help me get up those stairs. But no, it's literally got rocket-powered fists. Because rocket-powered fist. No acrobatics, only Rayman. Yeah. Hey, not a bad thing to be, though. Rayman's cool. Ah, hold on. Alright, going up. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah, okay. We're good, though. Could have been a lot worse. What came first, the chicken or the egg? The rocket-powered fist. That's not what I asked you. Ow. I see another Balan statue over there. How in the world are you supposed to get over there? see another way over there right now. Unless... I'll think on it. Or unless... Nope. See where I was... Wait a minute. Wait just a damn minute. I've got... Literally have a costume that lets me teleport through walls. Hold on a minute. Or... Maybe not. Hang on. Ah, camera. Cooperate. Come on. Come on, you can get up there. Or not, fine. Oh, look at that. I navigate all the way back here and there's not a damn thing. Oh my god. Yeah, oh come on. He does not have rocket power. I stand corrected. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged joke. This one. I should be able to just walk through the wall with this, hopefully. Out of my way. Rocket-powered fists. Alright. Aha! I knew it! Got it! I'm a genius! Oh, what the fuck? So I could have I didn't have to do that? I could have literally just... No, you know what? No, I'm gonna take pride in that. I did that. That was my thought process, my idea. I'm taking pride in that. I did that. So I'm taking pride. That was a good idea. I thought of it. I'm like, yeah, that'll work. Not what they intended, but I did it anyway. Alright. What? Oh, that's not good. Okay, I don't know what this does. Oh, wait, balance at you. Ah! I heard that! Okay, I can get that. I just don't know how. There's probably a costume I can use to give me a higher jump, but... Anyway. I heard you! Give me back my son! Wait, there's 4 of you. Where's the 5th one? Nah, he'll pop up. Yeah, I've got the kangaroo costume. It's right here. Oh, it is a rat. Oh, it's a rabbit. Why's it got a pouch then? Nope, just... Got it! There we go. Whew! little effort goes a long way. Yes, you can interrupt. Watch. Yes, you can do that. You can interrupt the... Yeah. I literally stopped the scripting event just by stopping. God, this game is not very good. Ugh. I'm gonna kill both of you. Hands off my son. Oh God, is this puzzles? Are you okay? Sure, why not? Game's already torture enough. Why don't we throw some puzzles in there? Oh, never mind. Here I was thinking I was gonna have to like move things around. Never like and make them work like a puzzle. I mean, I would have complained, which I was, but still. There we go. Yeah, I know, Gear King, right? And they both do the same damn thing, only one of them's for bigger gears. Alright, boys, we're done here. Do your thing. I don't care how I was intended to get it. I got it anyway. Yeah, I get it. You guys are hungry. I wonder if it means anything if the eggs glow like that. Quit asking for food. There's plenty of food. Alright. Look, I love you guys, but I need to actually focus on the ones who are actually going to give me something in the future. You, come here. Leave me alone! I need them to stop following me so I can actually, like, put this little guy down and actually give him the right stuff. Oh, God. No, stop it! Go away! I only have time to feed this one. They're all hungry. Well, yeah, the children yearn for the mines. Yeah, that's what they're doing over there. Okay. Here. Oh, cool. So, Here. Yeet. Alright, do you have 2 ribbons now? Why do you still only have 1? Oh, I get it. Your color didn't change enough. Okay. That's alright. I wish there were more flower areas so I didn't... Stop swarming me! You little psychos! Stop it! I need to see what kind of ribbon you're wearing. Come on, camera. Let me actually look at my son. Okay, pretty sure that's a pink one. So... No, stop it! Oh, I see. He does have 2 ribbons. I see it now. Hiding on the other side. Yeah, you're wearing 2 ribbons. Good for you. Hang on. Come here. I could get a good look at you. Yeah, you got a red and a... I think. Yeah, you've got a red and a pink ribbon on. So now you just need to be fed blue drops. That's what they're called, drops. Stop it! Leave me alone! Hey, he's got all 3 ribbons! Okay, good. Now what? Oh, there was something about him. Oh god, I wish Amina was here. We might have to wait for her, because he's got all 3 ribbons, so... Now what? She would know. Yeah, I'll have to wait till she gets here. You have to do that to 2 Tims and breed them repeatedly. Oh, great. Well, at least we got 1. So let's go find the other guy. There was another one around here who already had a ribbon. Where are you? Okay, you've got 1. I also remember seeing a bunny-eared one. Oh wait, you've got 1 too. I guess they just have to eat enough drops of a certain color to get the ribbon. Alright, you have a... Is that red or pink? I literally cannot tell. Okay, that's pink, so... Oh, they're everywhere! My guy, why are you eating the small ones? Like, I'm literally offering you big ones. Come here. Okay, good. You've got the blue ribbon now, so now you need red ones. Sorry, buddy. That's all I got. Here, for the rest of y'all. There you go. Alright, who's hungry? Come here. You need to get a Crown Tim, then give the Crown Tim all 3 medals, and feed it to the statue after you fill up the Rainbow Drop meter. Once you breed your 2 fully dripped out Tims, there's a chance of the egg being a Crown Tim. Is it possible to throw 2 big Tims at each other, or do you just have to keep, you know, okay, never mind, I know what you mean. I've only got 1 Rainbow Drop anyway, so... Good grief, you guys work fast. Also, for those wondering, no, there's, like, not really a point to getting the 3rd section of the, to getting the Tower of Tims. It doesn't speed up how fast the thing fills up. Send the children to the mines. You guys are so small, I can't even pick you up. Whoa. The mines have rejected this child. What are you... Okay, wait, are you hitting me or are you snuggling me? I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell what you're doing. Again, these little guys are adorable. I kind of wish there were plushies of them. I'm sure there are. And I hate to say it, this is as close as we're gonna get to a Chow Garden, I think, for a while. To the mines. Ugh, no thanks. I don't want them that badly. Alright, let's go back. On to the 2nd level. Your favorite costume? Okay. Ah, come on. There you go. Alright, you guys do not want to square up with me. Rocket Fist. Rocket Fist. Rocket Fist. So, where's this costume? Rocket Fist. Rocket Fist. Alright, boys, go get the egg. Good job. Chrono Bunny. Is this an It's basically an Alice in Wonderland joke. Allows the wearer to stop time by passing through time portals. Costume also protects the wearer from being frozen in time by enemies. I see. So what you're telling me is... What you're telling me is I'm a stand user. As long as I pass through that door, I'm a stand user. Let's see. Zawaldo! Tokyo Tomari! Soshite Toki wa mokidasu. That motherfucker just ate my son. 2 of them. Give me back my son! Oh, hello. Alright, boys, get the egg. Good job. You unlocked your stand. We're so proud of you. Oh, hush. Fun fact, I actually played in a D&D game, a JoJo-themed D&D game where everyone had stands. And you were allowed to come up with your own custom stand as long as the DM allowed it. And I had a stand called Sabaton, which was basically this kind of like Yellow Temperance, but it would like absorb material, give me armor that I could use, and I was even capable of crafting weapons and equipment from it, but I had a limited amount of reserve I could pull from. Think of it like a swarm of nanobots that you basically had to keep giving material to. Also, wait, what did that do? Oh, what? Huh? Hang on. Oh, I see. What? Maybe I don't. Ah, there we go. 1, 2. Shame I can't jump up there. So Metallica, yes, Metallica but defensive, yeah. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Dance is over. Well, yeah, it's because, but that's probably because she's a little girl, Laz. Anyway, and she's focused on the clock tower. Anyway, Zawaldo! Tokyo Tomari. Oh, right. Because, right. Can't really, interact with Balan if time's frozen. Also, there's no platforms here. There we go.
Dagkaro Tui!
Hadouken!
Actually, Balan is multiversal level.
There you go, that's him using his ass to crush something. Ah, screwed up.
I'll do.
How in the world? I see. Interesting. Ooh, that was close. Again with this? Please, kindly piss off. I heard that. Give me back my son. Basically, yeah, Delta. Oh well. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on now. Something tells me this little girl really liked Alice in Wonderland. Whoa. Wait. Oh, God, I heard that. Wait a minute, are the hold on. I see, they are changing. Okay. I heard one of my Tims get eaten, though. Where? Got it. Oh, that's gonna come in handy. There we go. Again, I'm hearing that sound. Where's it coming from? Who's eating my children? I will find you and I will kill you. Even in this adorable pink cat outfit. Which might just become my new favorite power. Whoa, that was close. Hands off. Oh boy, Lance is back. What do you want? One moment, please. Wait, have I only found one Balan statue here? Just one? Really? Well, then again, I kind of have... I haven't really had the costumes to do anything. Really would be nice if you had, like, binoculars so you could, like, look around and see where you've been and where you haven't been. Alright. Let's see her trauma. I would also like to point out that this game tries to portray it as if she had no control over that. No, no! In the book... In the book, it was said the Clockwork Kid was willingly did this. She willingly gave into the darkness. She willingly did that. So... yes, Mumbina? Why not? Why wouldn't we? Yeah. Screwed up. I will not get my ass kicked by a manifestation of a girl's trauma. Yeah, you're fine, Mumbino. You get a warning if you make a mistake. Don't worry. Oh, no, you don't. I can do that, too. Sucks to be you. You have no power here. Yes, all of the bosses are manifestations of several of the costumes put together. Alright, just because she was my favorite character in the book, we'll watch the dance. No, that's not disturbing at all, Balan. Also, I now know what to do to get that third one. I had to look it up, but I know what to do.
Oh.
Yeah, Polar Express. So the secret to actually getting the last one with her is, I didn't know this, you actually have to punch the street lights. Yeah, we're good. This won't take long. Also, the name of the boss is Purria. P-U-R-R-I-A. There we go. I already said. Zawando! You have no power here. You're in my world now. Moron. There we go. Easy. There we go. Got them all. Going off what I'm seeing, though, we're going to have to go back and get more of them for the later parts, because we need 30 more, or 29 more. Alright. Oh! There's the third section. Huh. Thought it'd be a bit more extravagant. Where's my son? I mean, technically they're all my sons, but still. There you are, I see you. Come here. Papa is proud of you. Go back to the mines. Go have fun.
Hello.
Hello, you're here.
I noticed you started an hour early. Thought you could shake me off?
No, but everyone here has heard me get frustrated with the game, so... Everyone say hi. Everyone say hi to Amina.
Hello. Have you done any reading?
No. Just from playing the game. And we all admit that there's, there's a lot wrong with this game. Even more so than we thought.
What part are you getting mad about?
Just...
Is it box again?
No, it's just... Look, I know you like this game, but I already openly admitted...
I told you before, I know what's bad.
Yeah, I know, but
I am deeply aware of its shortcomings.
I know that. I know. But what I told them was, and I stand by this, is that I hate this game. Not because it's... And it's not because just, oh, game bad, therefore I hate it. No, it's because it's a combination of everything. There is good stuff here. There is. I just hate that it's done so poorly.
That it was all squandered.
Yeah,
just
all
away.
of it. The potential squandered for nothing. Like, that's what I hate. And the fact that there are some things here that could be easily fixed with a mod or something like that. But it's like Maple said earlier, no one, like anyone who thought about that would be like, you gotta give me a king's ransom to mod this game.
Actually, the fan base is pretty active. It sounds surprising, but it's true.
Also,
we all know the game we like is shit, but
yeah, also we now have two Tims.
We don't care anymore.
Yeah. Also, we now have two Tims with all 3 ribbons, so...
Awesome. Quick save the game. If you can.
Yeah, Delta's already told me what to do.
Just check it. Check it.
Check what?
Check it at the other one, and then if it doesn't make the king Tim, you have to open the game again.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, neither one of them are ready. They're both...
Ah, okay then.
Move. Back to the mines,
Hey,
all
right?
of you. Back to the mines.
Just make sure to shave before you
Save.
to save
Yeah.
before you know.
Yeah. Use your words.
It's like make sure to save before you try going for the king Tim, because it won't just take one, it'll take multiple tries.
Okay, there we go. Alright.
Did you save it?
It saves automatically. Remember, it's an autosave.
Just make sure you don't save over that file. That way, if it doesn't make the king Tim, you could just reload the file and try again.
Yeah, now I gotta find the one with who has the other 3 ribbons. He might be in the mines.
It's entirely possible. When I was grinding for the king Tim, I just sat there watching them play in the tower, wishing they would stop.
No, the children crave the mines. Where is he? I wish there was a way to, like, call them together, like whistle, so you could organize all of them. Is that him? Hang on, stop! No. Where is he?
Also,
Where is my son?
Where is my son?
Yeah, look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm searching for. Zaruk out here wanting more than the bare minimum. So you essentially wish they worked like Pikmin. Yes! So you could just call them together and, like, at least know you know, not by color or anything, but you could at least see like, oh, they're the ones with all the ribbons.
It'd be convenient for sure, but quality of life isn't the name of the game here.
I'm asking too much, yeah.
Maybe if by some strange chance of a wishing star crossing a blue moon, and someone wishes to try to just, you know, to restart trying to make the game even a thing again, maybe.
Hey, Raleus. So what'd you think if you can talk to people?
I learned that infants really like Baldur's Gate 3 music.
Really?
I was trying to get this one girl to sleep, so I chose a playlist of like relaxing BG3 music, and then every time any version of Down by the River came on, she started grooving.
Yeah, I was about to say Down by the River.
She just starts dancing and grooving around on the spot, and I'm like, this song is sad and longing and full of wishing. How are you this excited? And then it's just
Combat, yeah, the combat is confusing. I'll agree with that. I think I'm about to make a poor financial decision in regard to it. Well, good news, if you do decide you want to be in the game, you only have to donate $100 once, is what they told me. Now, where is he? He's not dead, I hope. He might be one of those who's, like, stuck in the mines. Look, guys, if I had more, I would give you more, but I don't have any more drops on me. I'm looking for, you know, the successful one.
we require sustenance.
You don't play favorites, do you, Papa? Of course not. I love you all equally. But I love some of you a little bit more.
Specifically the ones that have medals. They accomplish something.
Say, fun fact, you know there's 7 digits on the counter of the Tower of Tims? You will never use 2 of those.
Yep. That's just straight up the truth. I don't know why they're there. I don't know what Arzest was thinking. Because everyone loves to, like, point, like, all fingers at Naka, but Arzest is the one that actually made the game. Plus, Naka was kicked out early, which means, you know, stuff could have changed.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was kicked out early.
He was very mad about it because he's kind of a control freak.
Well, he's also in prison now, so... Okay, maybe if I stand here and wait, he'll pop out. Or he could be one of those ones who just doesn't want to leave the mines. That works too. At this rate, you'll complete the tower before the breeding happens. Look! I've got another one with three medals on it. I don't know where he is.
Well, I mean, I think he's pretty good at breeding.
Hush. Is that him? No. Yeah, there's the horny ball. Raleigh says, okay, I have made a poor financial decision. And in regard to it. Good man. So wait, does that mean... So, I guess that means you're going to be the talking computer in the game. I wonder how they're going to make... Well, okay, actually, you won't be a talking computer, because they want to be realistic. You'll probably just be an AI program on the computer.
But you're in the game.
Fun fact for those who don't know, when they originally showed me what Zaruk would look like in You Can Talk to People, his robe was pink, and the running joke was, oh, he got his robe mixed up with the colors, so now he wears a pink robe. But they changed it. Okay, I do not know where he is, so we're gonna move on.
So what level are you on?
We're on our way. Well, I can show you.
Which ones have you played, exactly?
Well, we beat Worlds 5 and 6 before you got here. So now I gotta go and... But what's annoying is that, as you can see, a lot of them are missing. And with the 5th boss, what was really annoying is that I fought that boss 4 times. And I followed the guide on how to, I followed the guide on how to, get all 3, but it wouldn't let me have it.
That's weird.
Yeah. Is it reading time yet? I mean...
Do you want to be read to, chat? Do you want story time?
Hang on. You know what? Fine. I'll start a poll for that. I will start a poll. If you guys want me to read the next parts of the book, we can. Hang on.
We're going in order, so some stuff may be a little confusing,
Yeah.
but it's right for us.
Let's see.
I just want to see Zaruk suffer either way.
Alright, you got 10 minutes to vote. And you can vote multiple times.
I'm in the stream, I don't count, because
Yeah,
it's gonna
and
happen.
Delta
either
was
way.
asking earlier, he's like, so does 100% mean the achievements? I'm like, no, 100% is all the Balan statues and the Balan costume. That's it.
That's it. I'm not making him get all the achievements. That's not a reasonable thing to ask.
Oh yeah, how generous of you. It's not like I've got God knows how many trophies left to get.
You got a good chunk of them.
Yeah, I know.
The glass is partially filled. It's not totally empty. Call it toxic positivity
Amina?
if you want. I'm tired of
Amina?
being swamped in
Would you like,
despair.
Amina, would you like to read how many total Balan statues there are in the game?
Yeah, you're like a quarter of the way there.
How many more trophies? Too goddamn many. Oh wait, is that him?
Sick.
That's him! That's my son! No! No, no, no! No, no! Do not, no! Do not, come here! Gotcha! Okay, he is one short. He's one short. He's missing his, I think it's the red one that's on the left? Yes, he's missing his red medal. But yeah, he's close. Really? There, eat it. Nope, still not enough for the red medal yet.
Making good progress, though.
Yeah.
I just have to reiterate, quick save before you go for the breeding, because
I
if you
will.
don't, and you don't get it, you will have to find 2 other more Tims to feed all the way to all the medals and then try again.
I know. Alright, now we get to go do the chess guy. The king of the checkered field.
I can't wait till we get to his chapter.
This is his chapter.
No, in the book.
Oh, the former champion who's stuck in the past. Like Alpha Rad jokes, loses 1 chess game.
Those people are hardcore.
Rocket powered fist. Oh god, this is trippy.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to find anything like this?
You're gonna climb.
Yes, I know that, but I don't even know where to, like... Ah.
I mean, Delta, I do have an answer for that question.
The rocket-powered fist.
That can be also an answer for that question. It's the egg that came first. Something that wasn't a chicken laid an egg, and then a chicken was born from that egg.
You missed it earlier. Someone in chat joked, like, so when do we see Zaruk in some of the costumes from the game? And I was like, never.
I don't think they're his style. Maybe like one or two, but... Unless you want to put him in the Sonic costume.
There's a Sonic costume in this game?
Quote-unquote Sonic costume. It's a cheeky reference.
Let's see.
What do you mean anti-evolution? That's part of how evolution happens. Some kind of animal
Hey, Sai.
births an actual kind of animal that becomes the actual modern animal, and then is bred by farmers until it's completely different from like what it was.
I mean,
That's how. What?
don't argue with chat. Also, I just fucked up that kick. Oh well.
That's how farm animals happened. They didn't emerge from the wild. Farmers specifically bred them to be farm animals. They cannot survive without us. Something that wasn't chicken was bred into being a chicken. That's how actual history works.
Wait,
That's
I
how
just
ranting happened.
noticed. Sorry to interrupt. I just noticed there's a combo system in this game. You defeat enemies fast enough, you get more and more drops. What the hell?
Yes.
And hey, Sai, how's pain? Oh, it's great. Can you tell? It's great.
Calling me anti-evolution. That's how ranching and cattle works.
I mean, relax. It's okay.
You think cows came from nature? Cows were made by man, like lemons and modern oranges. A lot of produce isn't natural, found in the wild. We had to breed them into
That
existence.
looks like Cell. That's literally a mix of Sonic and Cell.
Ta-da! Like I was saying.
I'm sorry, wait a minute. So this thing goes super fast, and yet somehow I can't charge through enemies. I just don't die. Ah.
Selective breeding is part of evolution. No, whatever mind, I'll stop. It's just... You don't understand. I have thought too much about this. And
I mean,
done too much
Isaac's kind of
research.
right in what he said. And also, tell them, Amina. Tell them why it's useful to have pigs if you want to get rid of a certain something.
They'll eat anything.
Yeah. Remember, folks, if you want to... Remember, everybody, if you want to get rid of a body, have pigs. They'll eat anything. There we go. Yeah, body disposal. Good, someone knows.
That's why you don't want to fall in a pen full of pigs. Because they'll just eat you.
Yeah.
Alive.
Also, you saying it reminded me, I have to say it now. So I just found out that apparently a lemon isn't naturally occurring and is a hybrid by crossbreeding a bitter orange and a citron, which means life never gave us any lemons. We invented them all by ourselves. Oh, it's such a good animation. I love it.
It's why in The Wizard of Oz everyone freaked out whenever Dorothy fell in the pig pen.
Is a human-fed pig bacon cannibal? Yeah, is human-fed pig bacon cannibal? Okay, bleh. I know what you're saying. Let's try to restructure that. is bacon from a pig that's been fed human cannibalism. Yeah, it is in a weird way. Yes, it is. They actually acknowledge that in Metal Gear Solid 3, you can hunt vulture, and if you watch a vulture eat a dead body, kill it, and then eat it yourself, if you call paramedic, the medical expert, she mentions, yeah, he goes, vultures. He goes, the vultures you've come across actually, are known for eating dead bodies, so they might have human inside of them. To which Snake will respond, "Ugh, you had to tell me that after I ate one."
It kind of depends on it depends on whether it was digested already. Because if it was fully digested and like pooped out, then it's not cannibalism because no people in there.
All these enemies to deal with, and I don't have a good combat form. Should have kept the rocket-powered fist pumpkin.
It's a good costume.
Actually, wait a minute. Because I don't want to lose this, yeah, I don't want to I really can't afford to lose the Air Cat costume, because it's the only one I got, and it's super useful. So... Please do not call it that, Lich King.
Pumpkin spice powered fist.
Alright, time for the chest form. Isn't this the one that's like super slow, but it has cannons? Yeah, the quad cannon. On my way to being expert in being extra in VeggieTales. Oh. All right, everyone's saying that I need to read, so after this level we will.
What was the last chapter we read?
I have no idea.
We'll figure it out.
Somehow the chess piece has ups. I know it's a king. Oh, I forgot. And because I'm an absolute sadist, I'm actually going to wait for the costume to spawn back in. Because as much as I don't want to, I have to admit it is a good idea to costume collect. Yay, yes, grinding in a 3D platformer, I know.
This is the price for clout.
which I don't even have anymore. I dropped down past 100 already. But yeah, I won't be doing this again. I already told Lich King that if I was ever to do the 100 subs thing again, I'd raise it up a little bit, and it would be for something like, I don't know, play fully through a Dark Souls game, because I've never beaten any of the Dark Souls games. So, ever. Alright, that should be enough. I'm gonna take the chance. If we get 400 subs, Zaruk will 100% this game again with all the achievements. No, I'll just pick up from where I left off and get all the achievements.
I mean, that's fair.
Wait, how many achievements are there? Hang on. Oh no.
Well, first you have to get him to 500.
400. Also, hold on. Sorry about that. My thing was cutting out. Let's see.
100 subs to Iron Man? You can't Iron Man Balan. It's not physically possible.
Oh no!
Maybe Iron Man a Fire Emblem, but not Balan.
There are 15 hidden achievements in this game. Hey, that doesn't belong to you. Got it. Oh, well, almost had it. Oh, this is trippy.
But you got it.
Yeah. Alright, do your thing, guys. One of the achievements is actually get 1,000 drops in an act. Which means you'd have to grind enemies. Infinite suffering. Look, again...
Well, if you guys get him to 400, then that'll be fair.
Look. Again, the issue here is that there is so much potential for something good here, and these guys screwed it up. Big time. Those assholes just stole this guy's food.
Yeah.
I don't want to give him more, actually, it's fine. Here, fine. Oh god, here they come! Alright, but you've all had your lunch breaks. Back to the mines.
Where's the one that needs to eat more red?
I tried. I don't have a lot of red drops.
Oh well.
And it's this one. It's like the little like lavender looking one. The children crave the mines. You, bunny boy. Eh. No, come here.
I like throwing them in.
Get in there.
Are you trying to put off reading by watching the children?
No. No. Alright. Let's do some reading. Could you please send me the link for it again?
I will send you the PDF again.
Yeah. Alright, let's save.
I'm gonna DM it to you.
Go ahead.
There it is.
Alright, thank you.
See, I believe we read through Sea Gazers
Yeah.
chapter.
Yeah.
So now
I'll
it's-
remember. Because, I mean, boss 4 was,
So next is...
hang on.
What's World 3 again?
1 second.
Sky Gazer?
One
That was
second. I said 1 second! Give me a
I'm
second.
trying to help you.
I know. Hang
Trying
on.
to help you.
I know. Hang on. Bugsy. Bugsy's chapter is part 3. So, did we do her? Yeah. Bugsy, Skygazer, Watcher, and Clock Tower in that order. Yeah. Got it.
Thank you, Delta.
Thank you, Delta. Alright, let's see. So, check the check the thing to see what page contents table of contents are on.
Index, where are you?
Alright, battle. So the one that used to be Scarecrow, which we've already done.
Wait, the search function.
Hold on. See. The one who used to be Bugsy. Found it. And remember, these are all out of order. So, after what had happened with Scarecrow and Invisible Custodian, Leo was braced for Bugsy's stage to be totally different when he and Balan arrived. Even then, he was still caught off guard by just how much it had changed. The once sun-dappled woods were now shrouded in midnight darkness. The only light came from glowing mushrooms, and even that was barely enough to see their surroundings. The aroma shrooms were still there. They made Leo remember how cute Clock Tower Kid had been when she'd shown him why she'd called them that. Without thinking, he leaned over to brush his fingers against one. It belched a cloud of toxic-looking purple spores that made Leo sputter and gag. Balan chortled. "Oh dear, it slipped my mind to warn you. Touching those aroma shrooms you really ought not do." "You think?" "Experience really is the best teacher, you see. You've a lot of lessons yet to learn." "But not from me," said Balan and disappeared. Oh, don't you just want to punch him in his smug, smirking face? Hang on.
Tough love sure is a form of teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Jury's out on whether or not it's efficient.
Alright, so we're gonna turn off the game capture for a second and switch back over here to the book. "Normally you learn the lessons before you get tested on them," Leo shouted at the man's vanishing form. Grumbling, Leo turned away to get his bearings. Now that he was getting a better look, he could see spider webs everywhere. But these were not the lovely webs from before that melted like snow under his touch. The strands were as thick and tough as wire, meant to ensnare any invading enemy. Leo was wondering how he was going to get through them when Bugsy's illusion appeared. All around her flitted the one insect that had never been on her stage before. Butterflies. I wonder what happened to her that the real world that makes butterflies so significant. The ones fluttering around the illusion were white, glowy little things that made it impossible to tell what kind they were. What's the deal? Bugsy's illusion had a terribly lonely expression on her face that Leo took to mean in her heart of hearts she wanted to be rescued. Then let me help you. Leo drew on Bugsy's imagination and donned a new costume. A web wrangler, it was called, and every aspect looked inspired by the 8-legged silk weavers. He took hold of one of the webs and tested his weight on it. The fat, thick strands held up no problem, and the wall that Bugsy had created to protect her stage from invaders was now Leo's way inside. He traveled quickly through the woods, locating the first heart tree. The Tims slammed into it, using their power to dispel the negative force field encircling the arbor. "Thanks again," Leo said to the Tims, taking hold of the fragment of Bugsy's heart. As soon as he touched it, he knew this was the part of her that loved taking care of little creatures. Well, that would be a hobby of hers. And it probably wasn't just any little creature, but butterflies in particular. But Bugsy had thrown this part of herself away and was cocooned in negativity. Gotta get this back, ASAP. Leo made his way through the stage, fighting Nagati every step of the way. Bugsy helped him find the second heart tree, where he rescued the second fragment of her heart, the strong part of her that did not care a single bit about what other people thought of her. Which means she started caring about what someone thought. But who? He had no idea how this was related to the part of her that loved caring for creatures, but he figured he would find out when he found her. He could try asking the illusion, but something told him she wouldn't have any answers for him. It wasn't much longer until he found where the real Bugsy had shut herself away. Wonder what she transformed into. Scarecrow and Custodian had both been warped by the darkness in their own hearts. Leo thought of Clocktower Kid's monstrous metamorphosis and felt a stab of sadness in his chest. Something made him look up at the sky just as a huge, grotesque monster came swooping down. It looked like a butterfly, spider, and praying mantis had all been rolled into one. A fearsome creature that was nothing like the timid girl Leo remembered. Actually, I think I can get a picture of that. Because I'm looking here, I don't think the book's going to show us, so let me get a picture of that.
It's really cool looking.
Yeah. Wormsworth. Wormsworth is the name of the boss. It's funny, with the art style the way it is, this probably would have looked better as a Paper Mario-esque game. Like, if you look at the, I'll show y'all. If you look at the art style they use for, like, for all the stuff here, honestly, I'll show y'all here. Here's the boss in question we're talking about. Yeah, this would look way more at home with a, you know, oops, wrong button. Sorry. Yeah, this would look way more at home in a Paper Mario game. See? Yeah, no, I can't believe that's her. Her name had changed too, just like the others. This monster was not Bugsy, but Wormsworth. Leo had barely picked his jaw up from the ground in time to avoid her attacks. Her raptorial forelegs stabbed down at him, but his dance training meant he could spin away from her faster than she could strike. He spun and lunged out of her reach. Eventually, the monster seemed to realize these attacks were not getting her anywhere, so she backed away and sat still. Thinking Wormsworth could no longer reach him from there, Leo relaxed a bit. He knew who she was at her core under all that monster, a sweet, gentle girl who had never hurt a fly, but it was a mistake to let his guard down. He yelped in shock as her sickle-like forearms detached themselves from her body and flew right at him like sharp boomerangs. They tore great gashes through his costume. Should have known better. Names in Wonderworld, he realized, denoted a person or thing's true nature. The thing he was fighting wasn't the shy, gentle girl that he knew. I can't even feel a flicker of her in there. Leo inched closer and closer to her as they fought, closing the distance with every move. At last, he saw his chance and shot the fragments of Bugsy's heart into Lance's mark. Wormsworth's shriek pierced the air, and Leo clasped his hands over his ears and squeezed his eyes shut. When he opened them again, he saw Bugsy return to her human form, and she stood with her back to him. He made her way over to try and talk to her, but she turned her face away. Don't look at me. I can't believe I turned into something so awful. That wasn't really you. Don't be ashamed of it. His encouragement didn't seem to reach her. She hung her head. I'm really sorry. Seriously, you don't have to apologize for being manipulated by your negativity. But I was wondering, why'd you come to the theater in the first place? And for those wondering why I'm skipping certain words, this is written like it was written by a 3rd grader. So, if certain things aren't needed, I'm going to omit them. She was quiet for a few moments, but then continued in a halting voice. We were studying butterflies at school, so I brought in some caterpillars that I'd found around my neighborhood. All of my classmates thought they were gross, but they helped me look after them. At first, anyway. A couple of them stopped helping until eventually it was just me. It's not like caterpillars are my favorite thing in the whole world, but without me taking care of them, they'll die. That's rough. So I had no choice but to look after them. There were a bunch of different kinds, but the ones that gave me the most trouble was the lantern fritillary. That species lives high up in the mountains and can only eat mugwort, which don't grow anywhere near where I live. I had to wake up before dawn and head way out of town to find it. And because I worked so hard to take care of them, my classmates started calling me horrible things like caterpillar nerd behind my back. I hated it. I didn't care what happened to the caterpillars anymore, and that's why I came to the theater. Well, that explained why she'd gotten rid of the parts of her that loved little creatures and no longer cared what anyone else thought. You're pretty incredible. She shook her head. No, I'm not. I don't want to care about those dumb caterpillars anymore. I don't want to see my classmates ever again. He remembered how there hadn't been any other people on her stage when they'd met. Maybe she couldn't stand the sight of anyone except the friends she made in Wonderworld. That thing that was coming to eat you? Leo said, the pieces clicking together in his mind. That must have been the lantern caterpillar you'd been taking care of. You must have been so worried about it getting food that you started seeing it in your visions. He placed a hand on her shoulder. Help me take down Lance. Then we can leave Wonderworld and you can go back to raising your butterflies. Bugsy shook her head. Balan was there, sighing. She can't help us on our mission. Not in this condition. Gee, it's almost like traumatizing someone you surprise when they don't help. Let's see. So next up is Skygazer.
That actually reminds me. I've started taking care of a beetle.
Yeah, I know. You posted pictures of it.
I can't let it go because then it will destroy my fruit trees, and I can't let that happen. So I'm just gonna let it live out the rest of its days in a nice little place.
Yeah. All right. So our next boss is called. Hang on. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. No, I know the names of the bosses aren't very creative, but this. Okay, hang on.
Skygazer next.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pulling up the boss picture for everyone. So hold on. Here's the next boss. Y'all probably remember it's the weird plane thing. Name of the boss is Warville Wright. Like Whirl? Yeah, Warville Wright.
That's cute. It's like a bat plane thing.
Yeah,
and Aeromorph?
Yeah. Also, I love how they spell it W-O-R instead of, because it's Warville, not Orville. I was like, if you wanted to be, if it's a warplane, then it needs to be W-A-R, but whatever. No one asked me. Alright. So, just like the others, Skygazer's stage had been completely transformed. It should have been an endless hill overlooking the sea, freckled with windmills every color of the rainbow. But now it was blanketed in strange machines that Leo had never seen. Also, wait, I just realized something. Hang on. One moment. If I'm going to read all of this, give me a second. One moment. If I'm going to read all this, I'm going to literally make it so the Tims are actually working their asses off.
Hey.
I'll just turn this all off so we don't have to worry. I'll turn this all down for right now so we don't have to worry about it. Back to work. The mines wait for no one. Anyway. But now it was blanketed in strange machines that Leo had never seen. Pipes and gear... Well, hold on. Just so everyone can see. Pipes and gears and oddly shaped implements laid strewn about. The windmills were still there, their motors still turning, but they were completely rusted over. The hill had been torn out of the earth and now floated high in the air. Leo wasn't going to get anywhere walking. He'd have to fly. He closed his eyes, and when he opened them again, he found himself clad in a winged costume. Aero acrobat. I should be able to fly no problem now. Bullshit! That costume doesn't fly! That costume kicks! It doesn't fly! It kicks
Well,
from...
I mean, it homing attacks.
Yeah, but that's not flying. See, Leo flapped his wings, rising into the air toward the hills. Gee, I wish I could do that in the game. It was awkward going at first. He kept dipping and swerving through the air, threatening to fall to the earth. But eventually he got the trick of it and leveled off. Like with dancing, flying was all a matter of how he balanced himself. He sped toward the top of the hill as he felt his wings, as fast as his wings would take him. Oh, wait. He yelped as a sudden wind sent him tumbling off course. Once he had righted himself, he looked in the direction the gust had come from and saw a windmill. Or at least what he thought was a windmill. That's no windmill, that's a propeller. That's what's making the wind. He then noticed that Skygazer's illusion was standing atop the hill, hand raised to point at something in the distance. Leo followed his finger to an island, hovering high in the sky. Is that Cetacean Island? Lance's creation glided through the sky, almost like it had a destination in mind. Leo flew toward it, leveraging the gusts whipped up by the propellers. On the island, he was surprised to find a heart tree. There were Tims there, too. Like the Nagati, they seemed to be able to go wherever in Wonderworld they pleased. It was almost like they'd been waiting for Leo, because the moment he arrived, they busted through a barrier around the tree. And I haven't even had a chance to feed you drops. He felt a little guilty as he reached for the first fragment of Skygazer's heart. This was his love of the sky. The second fragment was his tenaciousness in the face of failure, pretty much identical to the fragments that Seagazer had discarded from her heart. Does this mean that what they went through was the same kind of horrible thing in the real world? Then, Skygazer, what happened to you? Hey, dumbass. By this point, you've already saved Seagazer. You know what happened. We read about it. Seagazer had a near-death experience. The book even says that the reason she has fragments of her casting aside her love for the ocean was because she nearly died. If it feels familiar, I know he's a kid, but he's not stupid. He probably should have been like, oh, and it should have clicked. Again, just, if the reader can figure it out, then yeah, the person in the story should probably be able to figure it out too. Well, no use wondering. I have to bring him back myself. After all, he had made a promise to him. And as Leo headed into the cetacean of the skies, it was far larger than he would have expected, at least looking at it from the outside. There he found Skygazer, or the monster that had been him. He was huge with metal wings and propellers that made him look like a living, breathing aircraft. And his name wasn't Skygazer anymore, but Warville Wright. So whatever bad thing happened to him in the real world must have had to do with planes. Skygazer, Seagazer's back to normal, and she asked me to get you back to normal too. Warville did not seem to register what Leo was saying at all. He flung propeller after propeller at him. Their blades were razor sharp and sliced what they hit clean in two. As light on his wings as he was on his feet, Leo dodged everything the creature threw at him. Enraged, the monster began hurling even bigger propellers through the air. Leo wove between them, getting closer to the monster each time he dodged. Then, as Warville drew back to throw another propeller, Leo seized his chance and thrust the fragments into Lance's mark. Warville went into a tailspin, crashing into the earth with a terrible crunch. In the wreckage, crouched Skygazer, unmoving. Hey, you okay? After a moment, Skygazer lifted his head. I should be asking you. Letting the negativity control me? Attacking you like that? Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm serious. Well, I'll try not to, but... Seagazer! Is Seagazer alright? I tried to tell you before, but I guess there really is no reaching people through the negativity, is there? She's fine. I helped her turn back to normal. Skygazer released a long sigh of relief. Do me a favor and spare me the details of the kind of monster she turned into, alright? And don't tell her what I turned into. I won't. Don't worry. But what happened to you in the real world? Skygazer sighed. I've dreamt of flying ever since I was a kid. In elementary school, I modded my bike into my first ever man-powered aircraft. Or tried to, anyway. I never got it an inch off the ground. But I didn't give up. I turned the shed outside our house into my workspace and kept tinkering away, improving the design bit by bit. That explained all the gears and apparatuses on the stage. They must have been inspired from his vision. But why had they rusted over? So, what happened? In middle school, I took it for a test flight down a hill, and it flew. For the first time. Well, by flew, I mean I got about a foot off the ground, but I lost my balance and crashed. Got hurt pretty bad. My parents grounded me for an eternity after that, but my dreams of flying were still intact. I wanted to do what everyone said was impossible. Fly across the Attila Strait on a man-powered craft. I tried crossing my hometown river first, but I didn't even come close to making it. They had to carry me away from that crash on a stretcher. My bones were broken so bad. The doctor told me if it had been worse, I would have been paralyzed for the rest of my life. Hearing that terrified me. I haven't so much as touched my flying machine since. I locked up my workshop. All the gear I scraped my allowance together for is in there. And the cogs and the drills I saw in my vision behind Balan, those were some of the tools I used to work on my machine with. So that's why you lost your love of the sky. And fearlessness in the face of failure. I never was able to fly in the end. I felt useless. And that's when the theater appeared. Skygazer tilted his head back, staring up with a vacant expression. But after all that, you still wouldn't let go of your dream to fly across the ocean. That's why you had Lance make the Cetacean Island, isn't it? Why you had him make it out of your reach to give yourself the goal of getting there one day? I don't know. I guess it could have been subconscious. You've got the fearless part of you back now, Skygazer. Help me fight Lance! He hung his head. What did Seagazer say? She said she hated the ocean. He let out a soft, bitter laugh. Just like I hate the sky. I don't care about flying anymore, Street Beat. I'm fine looking up at it from down here. So he's out too. Leo's shoulders sagged. Another dead end? Leo spun around and saw Balan shaking his head. Rotten luck, my friend. Alright, so next up is Watcher. Let's see. Yeah, the one that used to be the Watcher of the Woods. Watcher's stage had barely changed at all. The giant trees and the cozy little tree houses were all still there. Leo figured Watcher must have been loath to change her stage, even to better protect it against an enemy. The only difference was the light, or lack thereof. It was pitch black beneath the foliage, no more sun dappling through the leaves, and the place was crawling with Nagati. They seemed to be their interest piqued by Leo's presence. He closed his eyes, and when he opened them again, he was wearing a costume of a bird. I knew birds were a sore spot for Watcher. He flapped his wings, whipping up a biting wind that blew the Nagati in his path away. Oh, wait, hold on. I think... Yep, the children are hard at work. They just got the next thing. So, keep working, boys. We're not done yet. Anyway. Watcher's illusion guided Leo through... Laios! What are you doing here, Laios? No, Leo...
Don't eat the Tims!
You know he would. He would try. He would. Can y'all tell we both love Delicious in Dungeon?
I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah. Let's see. As he went, he rebuffed the flocks of Nagati that attacked him with powerful flaps of his wings. At last, he found the heart trees. First, he recovered the part of Watcher that found purpose in protecting the woods, and then the part of her that trusted others. He would try to eat the bosses and be disappointed when they turned back into normal people. I mean, yeah, he would be disappointed, but then he'd want to get a bite out of Lance and Balan for that matter. Let's see. Their names were not the only things Watcher of the Woods and Sentinel of the City had in common. Their heart fragments were actually nearly identical, too. Let's see, Sentinel had been a firefighter in the real world, and Leo guessed that meant Watcher had been some sort of forest ranger. But where Sentinel had lost faith in himself, Watcher had lost her faith in humanity, including, no doubt, Leo. So that meant he wasn't going to solve this by talking sense into her. He didn't want to fight her, but he wouldn't run away from battle when it came down to it. And it would come down to it, once he traveled deep enough into the woods. As he wandered, he somehow found himself in a giant bird's nest without realizing it. No sooner having set foot in the nest, the monster that had been Watcher swooped down to attack. But her name wasn't Watcher anymore. It was Cuckoo. It's always weird how they spell that, because as an adult, it looks like it's spelled cuckoo, but it's cuckoo. All right, let me show everyone what this boss looks like. I mean, y'all know, y'all saw me fight it. Y'all saw me suffer through it.
So how was the boss fight? I thought it was fun. How about you?
Meh. Yeah, 4 rounds of cockfighting. Yeah, that's basically what it was. She was a hideous giant covered in garish feathers. Her attacks were unrestrained and erratic. While unsightly, she was also fascinating. She had the same power as Leo. No, she was more powerful than him, by a long shot. Each flap of her wings birthed a tornado that spun right at him. Will you quit it? I'm trying to help! He knew she wouldn't believe him, even if he'd said that out loud, so he didn't. She was not going to let him. As agile and graceful as Leo was, dodging so many tornadoes one after the other was taking its toll, and he was not getting any closer to her, since she was flying so high up. Gotta watch carefully. Dodging tornadoes left and right, Leo studied her every maneuver. She couldn't sustain flying forever. She was too big. She'd have to come back down eventually. Gotcha! Leo dashed over the moment she came down, thrusting the fragments of her heart into Lance's mark. She let out a squawk of pain, writhing in agony as her body shrunk and transformed back into Watcher. But unlike when he had returned the others to themselves, she regarded Leo with cold suspicion. Leo may have returned the part of her that trusted others, but he supposed that those wounds on her heart hadn't completely healed yet. You like birds a lot, didn't you? She gave a curt nod. I did. I was getting my master's in ornithology. My thesis was on the lazuli bird, a large species of migratory stork with stunning blue wingtips. There's only a few hundred of them left. There was a mammoth of a tree in the woods near where I lived, and a mated pair of lazuli birds had built their roost at its top. It was far too high up to see from the ground, but I guess there had to be at least 2 or 3 eggs in the nest. Lazuli birds aren't doting parents, after all. One would stay in the nest, and the other would bring back as much food as it could. In the fall, once the hatchlings were ready to fly, the whole family would head south for the winter. I went to the woods to do my research. I imagined catching sight of one of those hatchlings flying around and exploring outside its nest, and felt my face beaming in a smile. But that smile crumbled away when I heard the telltale sound of machinery. I got worried and ran in the direction of the sound and found men with chainsaws at the trunk of the lazuli bird's tree. Leo felt his breath catch in his throat. What? Why? They were cutting down all the trees in the area to clear land for houses. There was construction equipment everywhere I looked. They'd already carved their way through a huge chunk of the woods. And that giant, terrible beast you saw in your vision must have been a bulldozer or a digger or something. First of all, you already know this story is bullshit, because that's not how that works. If she's telling the truth and that's an endangered species,
she could have reported it, and then they would have been protected in that nest in that
exactly.
tree until
And if she's getting an ornithology master, she can say, "Hey, I'm an ornithology student. This is this is protected land. It's like there are endangered animals on here," which immediately would have had those guys turn their asses around and go in the opposite direction or go somewhere else. And not to mention, she wouldn't even have to do that in the first place, because in real life, when land clearing is done, there is so much bureaucracy you have to go through before you do that. So those guys would have known ahead of time that, hey, there are endangered creatures here. We can't build here.
Unless the mayor's corrupt. But...
Unless the mayor's corrupt, but, you know. Let's see. I shouted at the top of my lungs, "You can't cut that tree down! The lazuli bird's nest is up there!" But they told me they'd already gotten the permit from the mayor. They never even turned their chainsaws off. I made a grab for one, but the guy shoved me off. I kept trying to stop them, getting more and more desperate, more and more violent. But they just grabbed me and dragged me out of the construction site. I fought tooth and nail to get back to the tree, but they never let me get past them again. Watcher fell silent for a long moment, and then Balan appeared beside them. "But that's not the end, is it, my friend?" She glared at him. Later that night, I snuck out to where the nest was. The monsters had cut the giant tree down, and I found the nest where it had fallen to the earth, the eggs smashed beyond saving. The lazuli birds stood over the remains of their home looking shell-shocked. I started crying. I told them over and over I was sorry that I couldn't protect them. I went back to the construction site every night after that, even though they'd already cleared away the giant tree and most of the woods around it. Even though there wasn't anything for them to eat, the lazuli birds lingered. Those birds. There's nothing more precious to them than their offspring. If a chick dies in the nest, the parents never leave again. That's one of the reasons the birds are going extinct. But winter was coming, and I begged them to fly south. I told them they could come back in the spring and try and find somewhere safer to build another nest, to raise another brood. The poor things wouldn't budge, no matter how much I tried to get them to. I found their bodies in the snow where the giant tree had once stood. Her jaw tightened as she looked up. Humans are cruel, unbelievably selfish and greedy. I hate them. They'll destroy anything in the name of development. You couldn't pay me to live in one of those big houses. Not when they're built on the bodies of lazuli birds and who knows how many other poor creatures.
I can't buy this part either, because if she'd reported that they were there, people would have come to just capture them and put them in captivity
Correct.
For safety.
And yeah. And not to mention, if they, the media would have gotten involved too, and it would have led to an investigation of, hey, did the mayor know there were endangered species here? Because that would have cost the mayor his job. Hell, probably would have cost the construction people their job too. But, again, look, I know a lot of people, especially starting writers, like our lovely Mr. Yuji Naka, love to make up the idea that, oh, humanity is the great evil. We destroy everything we touch. Look, we're aware of how much we fuck up everything we touch. We know, which is why we do our best to save everything too. That's why we have conservation movements. It's why we have shelters and other kinds of things to take care of animals and the planet itself. If we absolutely, positively did not care, then we wouldn't do those things. We know how important it is. So, I've never been a fan of this whole, everyone's so greedy and selfish. I mean, whatever. Humans are everything you accuse. Between them and the sweet lazuli bird, I know which I'd choose. But there aren't any lazuli birds on your stage, said Leo. They're in the real world, and if you don't go back, you won't be able to help any of them. No matter how much he tried to reason with Watcher, the dark light in her eyes refused to be extinguished. He gave up on trying to convince her to leave. Well, one thing is undeniable. Your team isn't exactly reliable. Gee, thanks, Captain Obvious. Leo turned his back on him and strode away. Only 3 more left, and 3 more chances. At this rate, victory may as well be Lance's. Do you ever shut up? He shouted. He hadn't meant to. Balan only shrugged. See, this is one of the reasons I do like Balan in the book better than the game. He's kind of an asshole. He doesn't know, when to shut up. And again, it's because Balan doesn't really get people. Balan's not human. Lance understands people. Balan doesn't. So, it's kind of an interesting thing that the bad guy actually understands people, and the good guy doesn't.
There's a reason for that.
Yes, I know. We all know. But I'm talking about the writing sense. not. I'll give. Look, I will give. I'll give the book and the world this. I'll give it this much. It's not often that you have, like, sure, you may have the, you know, the hero who doesn't understand people but wants to help anyway. It's not very often that you get the bad guy that actually understands people more and actively wants to help them. That's very, maybe not the right way, but at least they want to help. That is pretty rare. I'll give you, meh. I'll give you a C for that.
Well,
So,
I mean, you need both Balan and Lance to make balance.
yes. We're just gonna come out and just spoil everything, I guess.
It's entirely obvious. You figured it out day one.
Well, because I'm smart. Alright, next up is Puria, which y'all have seen, but I'm still going to pull the picture up. And honestly, out of all the boss designs we've seen so far, yeah, this one would definitely make sense in a Paper Mario world. Hell, it actually, I'm not going to lie, it would probably make a good companion character. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. There's something about y'all will see what I'm talking about. With the way Puria is designed, this would make a good companion. I don't know. They just look like a good companion character. It's like you didn't hear me say it when I was playing Amina earlier. I was like, I'm not going to get my ass kicked by some little girl's trauma. So, anyway, the one that used to be Clock Tower Kid. Now remember, this, for those who don't, like Delta said, this one is like before the final chapter of the book. So a lot of this ain't gonna make sense. See, freed from Lance's darkness, your friends may be, yet to fight alongside you, no one will agree. Lamented Balan, a sharp edge to his smirk. Speaking of fighting, you've been putting off fighting a certain someone, but avoiding Clock Tower Kid won't help in the long run. Leo looked away. He didn't want to give Balan the satisfaction of seeing how right he was. I can't. She's a kid. If I have to, I'll face Lance by myself. Because attacking unaided went just as you planned, when you and Emma made your ill-fated stand. He shook his head in exasperation. It won't even hurt her, and still you dither. Very well, then in darkness she'll wither. Let me ask you the same question you posed to Pensive, however. Are you cool letting Clock Tower Kid be a monster forever? Leo grit his teeth. You've made your point. Balan smiled, brushing the brim of his top hat. Smug fuck. Like, granted, I'm pretty sure Leo wouldn't know that word, but that's what I would be saying, you smug fuck. Clock Tower Kid's town was divided into sections that now floated in midair. Leo figured this was her attempt to protect her stage from Fighter and Balan. She had probably laid a bunch of traps everywhere, too. Still, it was a relief to see it was still as cute and cheerful as it had been when he first visited. He headed toward the clock tower in the center of town, sensing that that's where she would be. Seeing the state of her stage did put him at ease, but he shouldn't have relaxed so quickly. A trap triggering almost right away. He stepped onto a block that zipped out from under him so quickly, even his lightning-fast reflexes were no use in keeping him from falling flat on his face. He shut his eyes to draw upon the stage's power, and when he opened them again, he was dressed in a costume of a chrono rabbit. As he looked it over, he began to understand its ability. The power of time. That's what she wanted more than anything when the accident happened. To stop time in its tracks. Poor kid. He made his way through the stage. Now that he could stop time, it didn't matter how fast the trap sprung or how many Nagati attacked him. But he knew the monster that used to be Clock Tower Kid would have the same ability. He couldn't imagine what their battle might be like. And after some time, he found the heart trees and recovered the 2 fragments of her heart. This one's the part of her that loves cats. And this one's the part of her that has the courage to face reality. He sighed. She's too little to even need the courage to face reality. He really didn't want to fight her. Even if it was the only way to save her from that negativity, he knew it was going to hurt her. And suddenly, he noticed a little stuffed animal at his feet. And not just any stuffed animal, a kitten. There had been all sorts of stuffed animals on Clock Tower Kid's stage the first time he visited, but never any cats. He knew that was because her subconscious had blocked out anything to do with cats after the accident. Maybe, now that she'd lost herself to negativity, that block had come undone. The kitten at Leo's feet looked up at him. There was no doubt in his mind that Clock Tower Kid herself had created it. It had such a terrible, lonely look on its face. You miss her too, don't you? How she used to be, anyway. He thought of the monster she had turned into. Sadness sweeping over him. Well, there's no way I'm going to leave her like that. I promised I wouldn't. He gave the toy kitten a cuddle, making sure to scratch it behind its ears, and then made his way to an entrance that led beneath the clock tower. The thing that had been her, at least, was down there. He could feel it. And when he turned, he saw Clock Tower Kid's illusion, cradling the kitten in her arms and looking at him with a worried expression. Don't worry about me, he said, and made his way slowly down the stairs. Down and down he went, into dim depths where the light from outside barely reached. And suddenly, loud laughter split the silence. His gaze snapped toward the sound, where the sound was coming from, and saw the monster that had been Clock Tower Kid, now called Perla, a giant, 100 times Leo's weight at least, and the feline wasted no time in leaping straight for him. Okay, so, except it's not that much bigger than, like, I think it's like maybe 3 times Leo's height in the game. I mean, I know that's for gameplay purposes, but come on! Like, if your book's gonna say it's a giant, none of the bosses we fought have been giants. Like, to be fair, that would have been kind of cool, honestly. But, yeah, whatever. And yes, Delta's right. In the book, the power of the Chrono Rabbit allows for just time stop, just Zawando! But in the game, you have to go through whatever. Again, the book just shows what could have been. Let's see. It's me, Leo, don't you remember? But of course, he might as well be a stranger to her now. She wheeled around and tried to pounce on him again and again. And with the others, Leo had weakened them enough that he could get close enough and thrust the fragments into Lance's mark. But he didn't want to do that to Clock Tower Kid. He wanted this to be as painless as possible for her. If I can get it in one go. He dodged and rolled around her attacks as he aimed for the mark. But Perla's movements were too erratic for him to get a clear shot. This was shaping up to be his toughest fight yet. Her pounces were dangerous enough on their own, but he also had to watch out for the shockwaves that rocked the earth every time her body hit the ground. I need one shot. Leo had danced for days on end in Wonderworld and never tired, but his face was flushed and sweaty. Gotcha! The monster vanished the moment Leo made to throw the fragments. His intuition prickled, and he turned to see the monster had appeared behind him. Then there came a sharp ache in his chest, and he saw his costume was shredded. What? How? He'd been so focused on ending this in one shot, he'd completely forgotten about her ability. She stopped time and attacked me. Well, 2 can play that game. He made a show of throwing the fragments again, and the moment he lifted his hand, he stopped time, and so did Perla. Now they were both frozen, and when time started again, it started for both. But Perla had not realized that detail. Thinking Leo was still frozen in time, she stalked toward him. Just a little closer. It goes, Zawando! Tokyo Tamari! And remember, both being able to move and stop. Again, they can't move and stop time, but but only Leo can perceive that time, is frozen for both of them. He thrust the fragments into Lance's mark. Dismay spread across Perla's face at her prey's unexpected movement. The negativity started to flake off until all that was left was Clock Tower Kid lying on her side. When her eyes fluttered open, Leo saw that she was crying. Why'd you bring me back to normal? She asked, tears slipping down her cheeks. In that negativity, I didn't have to think about what happened to the kitten. Why'd you have to go and make me remember? What do you mean, why? Leo started, but stopped as he felt a hand on his shoulder, seeing Balan. Street Beat didn't make you remember because you never forgot. Not before your monstrous change, nor while with negativity you were wrought. You've never stopped mourning your feline friend. The wound deep in your heart has yet to mend. Leo felt some of his guilt lift at Balan's words. You can't keep going like this, kid. Says who? I just want to forget about the kitten I got killed and live in the Wonderworld with Pensive forever and ever. Leo started to take a step toward her, but Balan stopped him. The man slipped off his top hat, stroking Clock Tower Kid's hair. Leo only caught a brief glimpse of the man's face before the hat was back in its usual position, but he was surprised to see Balan was just as handsome as Lance. Ah, yes, the Tumblr Sexy Man competition has 2 competitors from this game. Good to know. And what was more, for an instant the grin had slipped from Balan's features, replaced by a look of bitter sadness. Be patient with yourself, little one, as you heal. It takes time to recover from such an awful ideal. He squeezed her hand, and Leo put his hand on both of theirs. Look, when you're feeling up to it, we can go back to the real world together and look for the cat. And if, I'll help you make a nice resting place for it, okay? At that, Leo and Balan left Kid to her stage. Now there remains only one, the Lady of the Midnight Sun. Balan's eyes were unfocused, seemingly caught on something in the distance as they walked. You know her story? That you could say, in a way, was his vague reply. There we go. We're all caught up now.
Mm-hmm.
So, again,
did you guys enjoy story time?
Yeah, and again, all reading the book does is just make me think of what we could have had. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't
no.
know. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, so much more we could have had. One second. Okay, we're all good now. Wow. You know what? I actually think this is a good place to stop, actually. Because
You did start early.
yeah. I think this is a good... Let me, yeah, I will. Let me turn the music back up.
Up next is the Checker King.
And don't worry, we're probably going to be playing this more or for longer periods because since I don't have work, I'll be able to play earlier. So, anyway. Save, and then we're done for now. Alright. There you go. Alright, that's going to do it for tonight, everyone. Let's find us someone to raid, shall we? Pretty sure we got someone on here. Thanks for coming by, Amina. I appreciate your company, as always.
Good night, guys.
Alright, let's see. Who can we go say hi to today? Who is available? Let's see. Oh, I know. Let's see. Hold on. I know. If I can't find who I'm looking for, then I have an idea. Let's see. Let's see. Well, we're definitely not going to that person's stream. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go. I already like this guy's introduction, so we're gonna go say hi to. We're gonna go raid him. His name's Lag of Lore, and literally his intro says, "You thought it was a bio, but it was me, Dio." I want everyone to drop into his stream or his chat and just say Zawaldo and see how he reacts. That'll be funny. So let's do that. We're gonna go say hi to him. And you guys know me. I like going to say hi to the smaller streamers. He's got the same amount of followers as I do, but still, let's go say hi. So, with that in mind, as always, it has been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember that the memories Thank you, Lich King. And remember that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't change them for anything. I will see you guys tomorrow early for Lego Lord of the Rings. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so I'll get to nerd out and talk about that while we play the game. But if you're expecting the music, sorry, no music because it's all copyrighted. But hey, what are you going to do? All right, love you guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.